Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Premier League score predictions. We are up now to match day 3 and once again, as always, we have got some very interesting fixtures. Let's just crack straight on to the first one where Arsenal, in my opinion, are going to go into this international break with 0 points, with 3 losses out of 3. And, you know, I don't know if Arsenal can... Arsenal's going to survive in the end, okay? But just from the first matches, I know they've had some pretty tough fixtures. But it will be interesting to see how long it takes them to get out of this relegation zone. Because, yes, you can say that they've had some tough matches, but really, Arsenal is supposed to be known as a good team, and it doesn't matter if they play Man City or Liverpool or Man United or Chelsea. They should be able to win those games to prove that they are the best team in the league. And the fact that you can't even beat Brentford, and it's just a bit confusing at the moment. With Arsenal, I'm not sure what it is, whether it's the team or the manager, but maybe it's everything. Arsenal needs to just have a complete reset. They need to just get rid of everyone and have a start really from the beginning, even if it means them going back into the Championship. But yeah, I'm going to say Man City 3, Arsenal 0 in this one. Okay, Aston Villa against Brentford at Villa Park. Aston Villa have got a very good side. Brentford, on the other hand, as well, have got a very good team. They managed to beat Arsenal. They drew with Crystal Palace in a 0-0 draw. Aston Villa, of course, did lose their opening game against Watford, but then they did beat Newcastle United. This is going to be a very tough game. I think both teams are going to pick up a point in this one. I'm going to say it's going to be a 1-1 draw here. Let's move on to Brighton and Everton now, where Brighton have had a very, very good start to the season, beating Watford and Burnley. Kind of two teams that are really at their level, shall we say. Now we're getting into the tougher matches for Brighton. And Everton, they've got a very good side. I don't think Brighton will be able to hold Everton, but I do think they will be able to get a goal, though, because Brighton does have a very good side. Just really thinking about their defence, it may just be a very close 2-1 victory for Everton. I think I might have been a bit nice to Everton there, but we'll keep with my original one. And then we're now going to St James's Park for Newcastle against Southampton. This is going to be a very good match. Newcastle, the matches that I've watched them in, they've been all right. Obviously, they have lost both of them, but I think Southampton, they've got not a bad team as well, shall we say. I'm going to go for another draw in this one, but I'm going to go for a more high-scoring one than the last one that I went for. I'm going to say 2-2. And then for Norwich against Leicester, Leicester's going to win this one, but it's whether or not Norwich will be able to score their first ever Premier League goal back for this 2021-22 season. I've forgotten what year we're in now. I don't think they'll be able to score one. Their search for the first goal in the Premier League will continue through the international break. I'm going to say a nice comfortable 2-0 victory for Leicester City here. West Ham against Crystal Palace. West Ham started the season off very well. They're going to be wanting to push on for Champions League spots. Really, they've got into the Europa League this season. They're going to want to get into the Champions League next season or lift the Premier League trophy. Crystal Palace with Patrick Vieira's new side. It's been quite tough to start off really this season because they did have to face Chelsea in the opening game and then Brentford as well. I'm going to say it's going to be another defeat for Crystal Palace, but I will say Crystal Palace will get their first goal of the campaign. I'm going to say it'll be a 2-1 victory for West Ham. but West Ham does have a very, very strong side. Oh, what a game this is. Liverpool against Chelsea. I don't think this is going to... do I think it's going to end in a draw? I think there'll be a winner here. I do think... it's going to be very close, this. It's guaranteed in this game that someone is going to drop points compared to someone else. Unless it does end in a draw. I'm just thinking of the two teams. Chelsea, they've got Lukaku up front. Liverpool, they've got Mohamed Salah. Mane. I think Chelsea's just going to edge this one in a 2-1 narrow away victory. But I'm definitely going to be watching this one. This is match of the week, 100%. Now, Burnley against Leeds United. Burnley, 2 opening defeats. Leeds United, of course, picked up that 2-2 draw with Everton, which I did predict correctly. Burnley have a good side. I'm going to go for another 2-1 here. But I'm going to say Leeds is going to pick up their first win of the season. Tottenham against Watford. Now that Harry Kane has confirmed that he has staying with Spurs until the end of the season. And this is a perfect opportunity to try and win some silverware for him and his club. I'm going to make it 3 wins out of 3 for Tottenham. And I'm going to go for... Tottenham, both victories so far have been narrow 1-0 victories. The 1-0 against Man City and then the 1-0 against Wolves. And we're coming up to Wolves now. So I'm just going to say this bit. Wolves, they've got like a different tactic really now that with their new manager coming in, and they're attacking more. I've noticed they are attacking more, but then they have lost both of their matches. But I think if they keep on doing what they're doing, all they need is to work on like some finishing or buy some strikers before the end of this transfer window. So that's just what I'm going to think about Wolves when I go on to the Man United game. Still thinking about the Tottenham result. They've only scored 1 goal in each game. Do I think it'll be 2 or 3? Going to go for a 3-0. Yeah. I think Watford, they will pick up some results. They've got a good enough team to do that, and they won't get relegated. They just won't be able to beat Tottenham in this case. And then we are going to Wolves with the final one to predict. Yeah. This is... I don't know. Because I think most people have just said easy Man United victory. But Wolves have a very good side, and it's whether or not Manchester United can defend the Wolverhampton Wanderers attack, because Man United's defence has slipped up a little bit, and especially when they have been giving the ball away a bit. I'm going to say Wolves will finally score a goal in this game, but I will say United is going to win this. But it wouldn't surprise me if this ends in another draw for United, and then Wolves to pick up a point before the international break, because this could very easily be a draw. So this one's quite a tough one to predict. But yeah, those are my predictions. Let's just have a quick recap. I've gone Man United 2, Wolves 1, Tottenham to beat Watford 3-0. Leeds United to get a close win against Burnley. Same with Chelsea, a very edgy game, but I have just said they'll just edge Liverpool in this one. West Ham, I think, even though I have gone for quite an edgy scoreline, I think West Ham will be dominant for quite a lot of the game. Leicester City to get a nice 2-0 victory, nice comfortable victory against Norwich. A close game between Newcastle and Southampton. Everton to beat Brighton, and a draw between Villa and Brentford, and then Man City to smash Arsenal basically. So yeah, that is going to be it for Matchday 3. Thank you everyone for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel turn on that notification bell so you do not miss any other Premier League video. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.